frogness. You alone can get him singing.
Sweet Little Princess. Let me introduce his frogness. Peter Gabriel, funky little tune there, and he defied all the rules by releasing 3 straight solo albums with, I think it was 3, might be 2, and believe me, I'll get corrected on it. 2 to 3 with no name. 2 to 3 self-titled albums, his first 3 solo albums. 3 albums with no name, and then finally one with a name, and the name is So. What an amazing replacement for Genesis, Peter Gabriel, for him was, and that was Phil Collins. I swear to you, if I didn't know so well which album each one was on, I wouldn't know the difference. What a brilliant replacement they made by putting Phil Collins on with Genesis to replace Peter Gabriel. And it's amazing now because on Facebook, you know exactly how many friends you have. This is the kind of world where you don't say, I don't have many friends, or that guy sure knows a lot of people, has a lot of friends. You say things like, I don't have a whole lot of friends. I only have 29. And man, that guy knows everyone. He's got 4,632 friends. Now you know exactly how many friends that you have. Amazing world, it really is. And Facebook is tremendous because, well, really it's not. Really it can be more of a pain in the ass than it can be beneficial. But the one thing I do find extremely beneficial about it is that you can go back and dig up old friends, right? Isn't that the best thing? You can dig up old friends that you have a feeling that you want to talk to them about. And for me, it's dig up old friends that you owe an apology to. It's been eating me for decades, what I said to so-and-so. I can look them up and I can find them and they can friend me, if they remember me. And then finally I can make that apology that I've had festering within me for 30 years. 9 times out of 10 when you do that, you say, look, I'm really so sorry that I treated you so shitty and called you that. 9 times out of 10, they go, what are you talking about? They don't even remember. And so now you've already, in essence, just called them that. So it starts the whole thing all over again. But anyway, it's fun to catch up with old friends. That's the best thing about Facebook. And it does introduce you to new people. That's another good thing. Facebook introduces you to new people all the time, whether you meet them in person or not. Facebook is what you would call well-connected. I'd say even the ultimate connected because they know everybody. Billions of people. Who knows billions of people? Facebook, that's it. And, okay. I still get these. The uppercase, lowercase fuck up. How do you do that? We've got a thing out there, people, called autocorrect. And nobody does this really except a few of my friends. Okay, they're old. How do you do that? Autocorrect fixes that. And it's irritating because this is how you read. I got a text the other day from an old friend of mine, right? And he's the coach of the baseball team. And he hasn't quite learned yet and I was thinking about the annoying things that people do, and texting etiquette is what it is. And he's got them all covered in this particular text right here. Take a look. Okay, first of all, I don't even know what that text says with the upper lowercase foul up. Okay, and then he says, well, Blade, I think it says, Blade, are you coming to the game tonight? Which I am. And I fire a text back, and say, yeah, I am. And I ask 3 simple questions in very short little, messages. Like what time, where's the game, and who are we playing? 3 very simple things. And this happens a lot, not just to him, but to other people. And they text back and they answer the last one. So you get the text back and now what do I do? And here's the one that beats the band. 9 hours later, I get the text back. And this question mark thing. Okay. When you fire off a simple text to someone, and it's just a statement, like this, and the answer comes back with question marks on it. Irritating, rude. And if you get a text message that starts off with the word bro, nothing good's going to come after that. No, but I think I've adapted well. I think I really like this whole new world. I do. I really actually do like it. I find it amazing what we can do. It's irritating as can be, but so were the old days. Irritating and cool, both. It's just the way it is. Tough titty if you don't like it, really. I mean, because it's a whole different thing. And it's going to change every single day for decades. It's not going to, it's not going to be a decade trend, of the same thing. It's going to be changing every single day, which I find that a little bit irritating, but I find it incredibly amazing that I can take my stupid cell phone, shake it twice, and the flashlight pops on. Amazing. It's amazing it even has a flashlight, and then you shake it twice and it's off. Incredible. There are two great things about this day and age, the two best things about this new world, and it doesn't even have a name. What do you call it? Technology? That's the only word people use, technology. No one knows what to call this age. I guess they'll call it something later. It's no industrial revolution. They haven't come up with it yet. But the two best things are these. Now, first of all, you can find out the name of a song that's been in your head for 4 days that you can't remember who sang it or what the name of the song was in an instant. You can find out the name of a song, and this earworm is going through your head. Such a long, long time ago. Who sings that fucking song? And you look it up, boom, 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 put a couple of words in there, and there it is. Now, Kurt Cobain, Nirvana pops up, the man who sold the world. And that's a shame because he didn't write that song and he didn't do it originally. David Bowie did it. But that's okay. Scroll down a little bit and you find the man, David Bowie. And bless both their souls. David Bowie died of cancer a couple of years ago, and Kurt Cobain, well, we know that story. So you can find the name of that song, and here, in the grocery store, you're shopping or something. Oh, that's a great song. I haven't heard that in centuries. What is the name of that song? And you hold your phone up, and it recognizes it instantly. What's the name of that app? Is it Shazam? There's probably something different now, but wasn't that? And so that's it. That's one of the best things about this new day and age is you can find out the name of that song. And the other thing is this, it's GPS. We don't get lost anymore. You don't have to find, some convenience store when you're running out of gas and you finally find one in a shitty neighborhood and you have to go in and ask the clerk at the Stop and Rob, for directions, and they give you directions and they're shitty ones, and you get out in the car and you still have no idea where the Outback Steakhouse is. And so you have to stop and repeat the process over again, and hopefully you'll get good directions. We don't have to do that anymore. We know exactly where to go, how long it's going to take, and if there are traffic slowdowns and the best route to take, and if there's speed traps, and it's unbelievable. GPS. Hey, don't take it for granted if you're older. If you're in this new school from the old, don't take that for granted. That's really something. Now, if you grew up with GPS, you're allowed to take it for granted because that's just the way it is.
Let me introduce this frog nest.